Hello, Drew.
Hello, Jeff.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Better now that I am hearing this music.
Is this just like whenever you need calming or like to be reaffirmed?
Yep.
Just any sort of Halo?
Yeah.
Is it specifically the Halo music or just any kind of like this type of composition that may be reminiscent of Halo will do as well?
Yeah, you know, I have a very specific nostalgia for the Halo music itself.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing I would just like put on in my car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Look at all those Halos.
This is a lot of Halo.
Hey, Halo.
This is Halos 1 through 4.
Wow.
1 and 2 remastered in anniversary style.
Mm-hmm.
And the multiplayer is there and might work.
Okay.
Now, maybe.
They've had some rough spots.
We are recording this Wednesday morning. They have put out one update this morning that they said would fix it, and I tried it, and it didn't immediately get into a game, but did eventually get into a game, so we decided we'd go for it.
What are playlists?
Playlists are collections of levels that go across the games, if you like. They have cross-game playlists. And this is like every vehicle level, or every level here, or the biggest battles from each game, all the flood levels, all the tank levels.
Can you make your own?
Well, so it's not necessarily necessary that you would make your own playlist, though. You
Because you could just.
Everything is unlocked right out of the gate.
Oh wow, that's great.
So you don't have to go like play through Halo 1 to unlock the Halo 1 missions. It's there already.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I was thinking about starting with the multiplayer since that might take a little time to get going.
Sure.
And then we can get into some stuff here. They have playlists now.
You can go per game or.
So these are they have playlists that are per game.
Right, but is like Team Slayer, is that like you might get matched into any game?
Yes.
Okay.
That's 1, 2 remastered, and 3.
What? I wonder how those are different.
I don't know. Because you see, this one just says 2.
Right.
And but this one says 2 with the split.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I believe they took some of the maps from Halo 2 and remixed them and presented them here.
Oh, I see.
So,
okay.
In addition to the existing maps. Like the first one is the only one that's ranked right now is this Team Halo 2 Anniversary. So it's like the remastered.
All right, so they have ranked matches in here.
Eventually, you will be ranked on all of these playlists. Theoretically, it's just because all of them right now just say, or most of them say, ranking coming soon.
Sure.
So there's just something that one of the things that is not working, I guess.
But ranking, each game had its own like ranking system. Are those intact?
I'm not certain about that.
Okay.
So what they do have is, so if you just want to have all your stuff right out of the gate.
Oh, wow.
You customize on a per game basis. The loadout section is for your Halo 4 loadouts, because that game had loadouts. But when we get to armor, it's just all there.
Huh.
But only on a prefab.
Right.
Like you can't take like katana helmet, different blades, like that sort of stuff. It's all just kind of...
Can't change like your front plate.
Right.
Okay.
Which I don't know why that's the case. I think that's a little weird. That you can't just piece it together. That was the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I went with security. I like the big bubble helmet.
Yeah, man, that makes your head easier to shoot, though.
That's a good point. Shit.
I often went with the flight suit guy.
How about flaming head?
Sure.
We could just be flaming head. Yeah. Don't have to work for anybody. You don't have to do anything weird. It's just in there. So, yeah. Let's see. I want to try one of the cross-game ones here. Let's just go Team Slayer and see what we end up with.
Likely to be a lot of people trying to play that game.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, in the run-up to release, or actually post-release here, all day Tuesday, this thing did not work. They launched matchmaking over the weekend prior to release, and it wasn't working then, but I would kind of look at it and go like, oh, well, the game's not out yet, so I guess that's probably why. And then it became apparent Monday night that something was wrong. The game was out. I was playing like 10 o'clock Monday night, because it would have been out in a couple of time zones in the U.S. at that point, and it was still empty. So like, oh, I actually had this moment of just like, well, does no one care about Halo? Or do they have too many different playlists for multiplayer? They're splitting the player base too many different ways? Or, like all that sort of stuff kind of ran through my mind, and then by the morning, they had said like it's broken. It's broken. And
There's
then,
and
then they went super silent for a good long time.
Well,
yeah,
working on fixing it. But there's a massive thread on their site with here's everything that's wrong, and it's huge.
It is huge, and it's stuff
like this right here is not the only problem.
Right, and it looked like a lot of stuff. Like it was one of those things where they've been painting this collection as like, it's like, we care about Halo, you care about Halo. Here's the definitive Halo experience, and you look at that list of stuff that's like not as it should be, and it starts. I feel like it pokes a lot of holes in a lot of what they've been saying about this game.
Really? How so?
It's one of those things where they're talking about this as like a super authentic experience and all this other stuff, but like the list of things that are currently not functional or different and stuff like that. Like when I was looking it over, it was like, that seems like the sort of stuff that if you were trying to position this as the definitive Halo experience, old and new and all this other stuff, you would get that stuff right, wouldn't you?
Yeah. This seems to me like a massive undertaking. Like, that does not excuse the fact that none of this stuff works, but oh my god, getting all these old games to talk to each other, and that's okay.
Cool. Great.
That just seems like they took it on.
They did, yeah. So Certain Affinity kind of, came in again. They did a lot of the work on the Halo Anniversary that came out for 360. That game is here again.
Sure.
And then they kind of, Halo 2 gets that same treatment here, but Halo 3 and 4 are largely the same, but with some resolution tweaks and some stuff.
Got it.
So, Halo 2 has all new cutscenes. Halo 2 has terminals in it.
Okay.
All that sort of stuff. It has apparently dropped my my player tag for some reason here and reset it to UNSC.
Just another add it to the list.
Yeah, throw it on the list.
Have you played much campaign?
I've dabbled in it here and there.
Okay, that's cool. You can hop around from.
I guess it makes sense. They figure like the audience for this has probably played these games before, or a lot of them have, and maybe you just have a favorite level you want to get to.
Sure. I wonder. Yeah, I'm now I'm kind of excited to like go through everything and say like, all right, what is my what's the greatest hits?
Right.
You would have like start with. I guess you'd start with Pillar Bottom. It's a short enough level. Then you go right into the map or the Silent Cartographer. Assault in the Control Room's pretty good. Man, I haven't played Halo 2 in a long time. I guess the last time I did was on that live stream.
Yeah.
But there are levels in that I remember fondly. I was like, oh, great, it's this level. But then there are other levels where it's like, no, it's this level.
Yeah. So I can't tell if this is filling up with players that we're going to play with, or if people are being randomly thrown into this, like my party. Like we're starting to see some names fill up on the right there.
Is this how it's been going? About like this length of...
It's barely been going.
Okay.
It's barely been going.
So we'll be lucky if we even get into one?
That's kind of been my experience with it.
Yeah.
I only tried once since they put out whatever update they put out this morning. And the first time I tried it, I selected Halo 4, and that caused the whole game to crash. Then I relaunched it and tried Halo 2 and got into a match, like the Halo 2 Rumble, which is just Slayer, just free-for-all.
Okay.
And that worked. Yeah.
When it does get in, how is it?
It's Halo.
Yeah. Have you been doing any, or have you had any connectivity issues once you're in the game?
No. Once in game, it seemed like it was. Well, some people were having trouble. Like the first game I tried, Tuesday morning, that I got into was supposed to be 4-on-4, and then half the players didn't make it into the match, so it ended up being 2-on-2. But in terms of latency and response and stuff, it seemed fine.
2-on-2. That could be fun. They did a 2-on-2 sniper duel game type for Halo 3, I want to say. And I have a buddy of mine, Brian, that I was like, that was our thing, just play Halo. Yeah. Once we were right out of college, that was kind of like how we kept up with each other. but like, and we would always be on the same team and go and fight and like have a good time. But one time we were like, you know what? Before we jump in and fight everybody, let's just do you and I just a sniper duel. And like it became really heated, and it like completely threw us off our game, and we lost like all the rest of the matches. So we vowed never to ever duel again.
That's smart.
Yeah.
These players are still here for whatever reason. Yeah, they're just in my session, and it's just breaking all over the place. So let's just try the top one.
Sure.
Hoping. Oh well. Why are these people in my party? That's roster. Get out. Roster.
No boy.
Can I set party privacy, or I don't know if these are people that are like following me on the Xbox and are just jumping in looking for a game, or if they're matchmaking with me, or what the hell's going on.
Now try finding a game. Although actually no, don't, because it's probably going to be harder to find
with three
people. Yeah.
Yeah. Roster. You. Go. Roster. You. Go. Did that? Do I need to? You. Outski.
Oh boy.
I tell you, Drew, I am having a great time.
Yeah. Okay, he's gone.
All right.
Can you view the maps in this playlist? Kind of like to see. Warlord. Well, what's Warlord? I don't remember that one. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. It's a remake of Wizard. Lockdown, remake of Lockout. Okay, so all right.
So these
are the anniversary maps.
these are the anniversary maps.
Got it. All right. Yep. Sure. This is like the fourth time they've remade that map. Maybe not fourth, but third at least.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what the yellow
anniversary is.
The yellow 2 means.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I have no problem with them making it prettier. The maps,
sure. Yeah.
So, you know, balance changes perhaps. Although I don't know. I don't know if they would change the geometry.
I think they did. I think that's part of like what they did here on the remastered maps is just kind of took another look at it.
Different names.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not well versed enough in the maps of Halo 2 to say one way or the other.
Zanzibar, man. I remember when they released a QuickTime movie screenshot.
Yeah.
Of a match on Zanzibar of a guy like firing a rocket at a ghost, and you could like scrub through it like on a timeline, and it would like spin around. 3D screenshots, Jeff's the future.
3D screenshots. Everyone's doing it. Let's try the Anniversary Rumble playlist, which I had some luck with earlier. See how this goes.
This is your fight and yours alone. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Frontline soldier.
We're getting somewhere. They have a lot of controller options to dabble with.
I would hope so.
You know,
That's
with
great
4 games, you know, you got. It seems jarring. I mean, if the multiplayer worked better, I'd be able to tell you. But conceptually, going from like in a Team Slayer playlist of going from like Halo 4 to then Halo 2 to then Halo 2 Anniversary to then Halo 3.
Right,
to,
like,
you know,
okay, am I running on this one?
Right.
Do I have a jetpack?
Yeah.
Do I have equipment?
Can I dual wield?
Right.
That seems really jarring and crazy. And I'm sure that's something that, you know, like if you are huge on Halo and all that, like maybe that's not that big of a deal. But for me, who is casually enjoyed Halo over the years, that stuff sounds insane.
Yeah, let's do Lockdown.
You want to do BR or just regular?
I like regular.
Yeah.
People go nuts for BR.
We're not gonna get it. Looks like.
It's a great map. Well, Lockout was. I'm not sure I've played Lockdown.
So I had been playing this with Call of Duty controls across all games and switched it back, anticipating you playing at some point.
Okay.
And as a result, we'll see how it goes. So I'm trying to think, like, by default, that means right bumper is melee now, right?
Well, if it's Halo 2, it'd probably be B to melee.
Okay, yeah.
And left trigger would be grenade, which is not how I play. I'm a boxer player.
Boxer is in here.
Great. That's left trigger is melee and B is grenade.
And there it's using my player tag appropriately.
Right.
Weird.
Okay.
Slayer.
Got it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Kill the enemy to score.
Makes sense to me.
All right, that seems reasonable.
Wow, already 60 frames a second.
Oh, that didn't zoom.
Could be a shotgun here, or unless it's gone.
Yeah, you see that little icon is there, kind of saying here's where our weapon spawn is.
Okay, yeah, those little white ones.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
Whoa!
Yep. That's that spot up there is
Whoops! What?
okay. Very good spot to get.
Oh, why would they put grenade on the left trigger by default? This sucks. Default Halo controls are so stupid.
Yeah, man, that's why I immediately changed over to boxer, because like I want to be able to track the guy and then nail him with a melee attack. Grenade is a little more, you don't need to be as precise because it's got splash damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys know all the corners.
I forgot all about this SMG.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Pretty decent close quarters. Especially if you've got two of them, they're just like bullet hoses. Yeah, get that guy. He can't go anywhere. Nice.
Is X not reload?
X should be reload.
Right bumper. Oh, it's the dual wield stuff.
Oh, right.
Ugh.
But you didn't have bumpers on the original Xbox controller, so I think it was. Whoa. I think it was X, and I don't know. Makes sense to put it on the bumpers though for a 360 controller or a Xbox One controller. Oh boy.
There's nothing down there.
Nope. Except your doom.
I got an assist.
Nice. Oh, cool. They've got callouts for all the names.
Yeah, for all the areas and
Yeah.
stuff.
Containment cells. Guys, I'm at the containment cells.
It's the guy at the archive. Help. Upper archive. Up. You know, there is nothing like Halo. A lot of games tried to be Halo. A lot, it inspired a lot of knockoff sci-fi games and shooters and stuff like that. But nothing. There is nothing like this. Nothing has replaced Halo.
No.
For better or for worse, like nothing. There,
And even like sci-fi stuff aside, nothing shoots or feels like
exactly.
This
Yeah, I mean, popular shooters did not take cues from that many cues from Halo.
Yeah.
At least at this point, I think you could say some stuff about the 2-weapon limit,
Sure.
and stuff like that. That,
shotgun,
that I think Halo.
And the recharging shield, of course.
Yeah, and yes, not having health, like influential in those ways, but in terms of just like pacing, nothing is like this.
Yeah, combat style.
Yeah. Where'd that guy go?
Oh, no. Is that a teammate? Or are we free for all here?
Yeah, we're free for all.
Okay.
So. Just want to throw that grenade. There's nothing down here. Why am I even going down here?
I don't know.
See?
Do you have to get close for that thing to show up, or can you just look down this hall and see that it... Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I didn't play very much Halo 2 multiplayer.
Oh, I played a lot of it. Can you choose to be the Arbiter?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I ended up playing a fair amount of Halo 3, but I think I mostly just kind of played the campaign over and over again. Like I got every skull in Halo 3.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of achievements in Halo 3. Like I spent a lot of time. Like I completed on Legendary and did all that stuff. Like
Sure.
Like Legendary 4-player co-op and all that stuff.
Snack that guy. Snack him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
I'll bet this is really jarring coming from playing Call of Duty.
Yep. Yeah. After playing a lot of that kind of every day since it came out, or
Especially
almost every day, and
boosts and
then
stuff.
kind of messing around with Destiny and stuff. Like the pace of this game, I really don't like it. Like the movement speed and stuff like that. Like like I said, I've never been a huge Halo fan, but like this muddy, mushy movement, just like swirling the stick and barely doing anything. Like, ugh. It leaves me interested in Halo 5, and seeing that they are going to at least, in Halo 4, they kind of went in that direction a little bit of like trying to make some changes.
Right.
Realizing that Halo does not exist in a vacuum, and that millions of players prefer another type of shooter. It makes sense to at least look at that.
Yeah.
At the same time, I can't say that like aping a popular shooter's style has worked very well in the past for a lot of other people.
Sure.
Damn it. I finished -1. It says that every time.
That's
There's something messed up somewhere there too. -1.
Yeah, you beat somebody though. Yeah, I just watched that Halo 5
I haven't seen it yet.
little mini documentary they put out, and they explain the dash moves and stuff, and the iron sights, which is really more of a zoom, it looks like. I don't know. To me, I mean, I obviously have not played it, but it looks like it still looks like Halo
Yeah.
with some new stuff.
Which games need new stuff sometimes.
Sure.
That's fine. Here.
Okay. You know what I want to do, Jeff? I wanted to do this ever since they announced this. I want to start my own custom game. Sure, yeah, Halo CE. Okay, oh man, yeah. Oh, wow, yes. Rat Race. Prisoner, hang on. Oh, this is taking me back, Jeff. Boarding action. This has not seen a remake. Neither has that.
Played almost zero multiplayer Halo.
Really? Longest.
It wasn't on the internet.
That's true. Yeah.
Games were on the internet
I was
back
in high
then.
school and college, so like LAN parties abound. Oh,
Yeah.
this stuff's from the PC version.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember liking this one and this one, but what I really want to do is I want to do this. Actually, can we sign in here with the second controller? Because what I want to do, Jeff.
Push A to join. There we go.
Okay.
Give me that.
Here,
I'll
take yours back.
Oh, okay.
So we want. Oh, I chose Slayer. Sorry. I want race. Sure. Yes. Just to expedite this, we'll just say yes on all that. Go up here to start. Yeah. So, ever since they announced this, well, ever since they announced the first anniversary edition, I was
Right.
like, oh my god, they're bringing Halo 1 maps. It's going to be so great. But then they remade all the Halo 1 maps and like didn't keep. It was like Halo.
It was Halo Reach.
Halo Reach physics and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm on top here.
Okay, I'm on the bottom, and I'm just going to ignore the fact that it is default controls. So Jeff, I was extremely dismayed when I hopped in a Warthog and then tried to smash it into another Warthog, and they crashed.
Yeah.
Because in Halo 1, they're supposed to bounce off of each other. So, ever since they announced this, I wanted to see what would happen.
Oh.
Yes! Aha! That doesn't hurt my vehicle nearly as much because this is Halo 1.
Oh, now I'm in the passenger seat. That's... Hang on. I got it.
Yoo-hoo! Alright. Yeah. If we were smart, we would have loaded this up with plasma grenades and thrown them all on the tires and launched it into the air. My brother and sister and I would do this for hours. Everyone had rocket launchers and like 400% health. Aww.
Did the Forge deliver on those sorts of promises for you at all? Like just the ability to kind of just get in there and screw around and...
Yeah, I would say so.
Because I spent a lot of time doing a lot of dumb shit in the Forge in Halo 3 when reviewing the game. And then it was one of those things where it's like, you know, it was one of those first cases where, you know, they were like, oh, well, there's no matchmaking in it. And they're like, well, great. That means I'm never going to do this again because I don't know anyone who wants to do this with me in Halo. So, thanks. It was just this moment of just like, there are great things about this game that I'll never get to experience again because no one I know wants to, like gives a shit about Halo.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I made a few maps, just messing around, stuff like this. Where'd my Warthog go? That sound, alright. Yep. Alright, Jeff, I'm happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can get out of here.
All right.
That's great. I'm going to buy this game just for this. Let's leave.
Game over.
Have you heard anything about, like, custom games? Like, if I invite someone to my game, like...
It's in there.
Do you know if
custom games are
do you know
in
if it's working now?
And yes, that
Okay.
has been working all along.
Okay, good.
So it's matchmaking
It's just
specifically
matchmaking.
that has been having issues.
Got it.
A lot of achievements in this game. It's like 4,500 points in all. You know, a lot of cross game stuff. And, you know, it's pretty nuts. We can get into
New unlocks, Jeff.
Yeah, yeah. So you can unlock different, like, you know, when I look at my career or whatever. Well, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So here we have achievements.
Wow. Where it's so easy. It's a lot of achievements.
Yeah. And you have some that are just game specific.
Cool. To my knowledge, there have never been Halo Combat Evolved achievements.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Okay, what else? Okay, beat stuff. Beat on par time. Are any fun ones in there? Par score, sure. Terminals.
Find terminals, find skulls.
Skulls.
In remastered mode.
Oh, I guess they may have had achievements in the remastered version.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chips Dubbo. So kind of the cool thing you can do here is
Gotta follow me!
we can hit A on this achievement and it'll go, okay, well, this is in mission 5 of a campaign.
Oh, okay. Cool. And there's the part-time right down there.
Yeah.
Assault on the control room. You can beat that, I think, a lot quicker than 15 minutes if you do the shortcut with the ghost. Or maybe that's taking into account the shortcut. Cool, and you got the campaign scoring here, like in Halo 3.
Yep.
That's cool.
Mythic Skull.
Jeff, can we see Halo 2? Can we start Halo 2?
Yeah, I'll start Halo 2.
I saw the trailer they put out for their cinematics. I think they're in custom
this
games.
is custom games. Okay, so we go back out to campaigns.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Halo 2. Start playing missions from the beginning.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to do this and start with mission 1 because I think quick start might skip some cutscenes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm actually gonna. No, I'm not. I was gonna actually change the controls back, but whatever.
Could I actually see the controls? Like the...
Yeah, sure.
It's the options here?
So
Okay.
you go per game.
Per
here.
game.
Oh, Halo 2 I had set to Universal Default Recon, which is why it was different for that.
Does it have bumper jumper?
Universal Bump and Jump?
Yeah.
And then you get into... These are like Halo 2 specific ones here. You get your Green Thumb and your Boxer. But you can kind of set these for all games if you like. Universal Zoom and Shoot is the kind of Call of Duty-ish one.
Okay.
But at the same time, like, Halo doesn't work the same way Call of Duty was. So Zoom isn't, it's not aimed down sights. And Zoom is a little weird. And the crouching, I found, like, if you're walking forward and you hit crouch, nothing happens. You have to stop.
What?
Then hit crouch. We'll change it to Universal Zoom and Shoot. I'll set it to how I had it. We'll see if it still does it. Maybe they patched it out. Crouch, I want to be a toggle.
Okay.
Flight inversion enabled, because I'm not that lunatic.
It's theater for Halo 2.
Yeah. And we'll set for all games.
All right.
Okay.
I never really used bumper jumper. I just liked how crazy it was.
Yeah, it is really crazy. We can turn on a bunch of skulls here.
Sure.
And all that stuff. Auto aim disabled.
Because you're hardcore like that, Jeff.
I'm not going to turn any of these on.
Okay.
Profit birthday party. And this one, the
I would have
combat
been your daddy.
dialogue one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, no, we don't want mission 3. We want mission 1.
I seem to recall the intro cinematic is quite long.
New campaign, mission 1, the Heretic. Yes.
Sure.
Defend the Mac gun.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mass acceleration cannon.
Sure.
I don't think that's it, but
We'll take it. I remember finishing... I think I might have said this on the podcast recently, but I remember finishing Halo 2 for the first time. It was the Christmas break we had that year. I didn't review it or anything. It was just kind of coming to it after the fact. And had heard some stuff about the ending, but hadn't really seen it for myself. And I finished that game. Like, I got to a point, like, got to the end, like, saw that credits were rolling and that I was done, and just, like, dropped the controller in disbelief. And was just like, are you fucking kidding me?
yeah.
And I had felt like I had wasted my time.
Yeah.
You told me there wouldn't be any cameras.
Okay, so this is not the strict beginning.
Folks need heroes, Chief. Give them hope.
Oh.
So smile, would you? Well, we still got something to smile about.
Man. Looks pretty good. Oh, you know what? That is that's where it picks up after the like All right, Chief, look up here and look down.
Yeah.
This could not have been cheap.
Quite a crowd.
Nope.
If they came to hear me beg, they will be disappointed. Are you sure?
I want to say some of the sound effects are new. Voices are the same, though.
Gentlemen, we're lucky to have you back.
I remember playing these
Another whisper, sir, near Io. We have probes in
cinematics on the
I apologize,
live stream.
but we're going
Uh-huh.
to make
They looked rough.
Oh, yeah.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Sergeant Major, the Colonial Cross is awarded for acts of singular daring and devotion. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps.
I refuse to believe that he's only gotten a Purple Heart. Sergeant Johnson has
Let him be an example for all who would break our covenant.
had quite a career.
So this also comes with there's a separate app called the Halo Channel.
Is that like the Sega channel?
Yeah, that launches out of the game, and or you launch from this into that in some cases. The terminal videos and stuff exist there. And you can watch all these cutscenes and stuff there as well.
Okay.
And also it's like news on like the competitive scene about Halo and other stuff that they're producing. And Halo Nightfall lives there also.
Oh, okay. That's not out yet.
The first episode is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of what I expected Miranda Keys to look like, with more polygons.
Yeah.
Oh, it stings.
He seems kind of into it, I don't know.
Slip space ruptures directly off our battle cluster.
Show me.
15 Covenant capital ships holding position just outside the kill zone.
That lip sync is good.
We are engaging the enemy.
Negative, Admiral. Form a defensive perimeter around the cluster. Commander, get to your ship. Link up with the fleet.
Yes, sir.
You have the Mac gun, Cortana. As soon as they come in range, open up.
Gladly.
Something's not right. The fleet that destroyed Reach was 50 times this size.
Sir, additional contacts. Boarding craft and lots of them.
This really makes me want to play this game again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give their capital ships a straight shot at Earth.
And I guess the
Master Chief,
ending of Halo
defend
2
this station.
theoretically gets softened by being able to go right into Halo 3 immediately afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like Johnson to me. Not my Johnson. Oh, hey, we're playing.
Hey, we're playing.
Okay.
I specifically said don't take
Yeah.
the party with me.
All right, well, if we're going to do this. Apologies.
I wonder if we can have me running old graphics, you running new.
Oh!
Report to battle station.
Wow. Well, for a second there, I couldn't tell what was what.
Yeah.
I repeat, this is not a drill. Seal pressure doors.
Oh, man. I wanted to sprint right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So just take a second. Okay.
Open weapon.
All right. I do like this intro. Feel the fire on that bulkhead.
Check your targets, watch the crossfire. They're in standard formation. Little bastards up front, big ones in back. Good luck, Cairo.
All right, I'm falling right back in.
I mean, you played a lot of Halo recently, so.
That's true.
As soon as that door opens, let them have it.
So it's weird. With it still treats zoom as a toggle. If I tap it, if I hold it for any length of time, it'll zoom out afterwards, like you'd expect from a kind of left trigger, right trigger sort of situation.
Oh, interesting. It does that for me too.
Yeah. It might have done that originally.
I don't know if it did. I was always a toggle man.
And so I can't crouch here. And if I stop moving and tap it, I can crouch. But if I keep moving, cannot crouch. Which I think is super weird.
Huh. Yeah. I guess my movement stick...
David Cross talking at you there.
My movement stick is also my push into crouch stick. So...
I mean, maybe that's like how they originally built it to prevent you from accidentally crouching.
Right.
And now that I've got it on different buttons, it just works weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't mess around with alternate controls back in old Halo enough to tell you if that's consistent or not. But
yeah, I'd have to go back
I
and
will
look.
tell you that right now, I don't think it feels particularly great.
Hi. I don't have any grenades. Oh.
Brace for impact.
Whoop. All right.
Did you get warped?
Yeah. You're player 1, so makes
Yeah.
sense. Hey, grenades! Yeah, here we go.
Security Station 4 is under attack.
Whoa.
I did that.
Hey, check it out. The Malta's already driven off its borders.
Hey, check it out. It looks old.
I don't believe it! They're
We're retreating! We won!
This is bad. Real bad.
Ruh-roh.
No, they're retreating. We won.
Yeah. Have some. Feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, we're running new graphics on a split screen. I'm happy with the frame rate and stuff. At least right here.
Yeah. Yeah, from you know, dabbling around in the different campaigns and stuff, I think the frame rate stuff's good. It's nice looking. You know, I think Halo 3 is maybe not aged super well. Like, it looks okay, but you know,
yeah, should we take a look at that?
Yeah,
I kind of like to see that.
Yeah, I mean, you come out of this and then get into that. We come into Halo 2, which they've, you know, done recent work to, and then get into Halo 3, which is, you know, they've done kind of minimal up-res type stuff too. You're like, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I should probably like sign out or something so we
Yeah.
look at that. Yeah, you're the only one in your. Oh, huh. All right, can I start A or
Maybe
back?
just hold down the home button. Say controller off, maybe. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, let's see Halo 3.
Yeah.
Let's resume.
Yeah.
I played a little bit into this, but not that far.
Man, I've got so many memories locked up in these games. Even just like about the coverage, like I remember them showing off the layout to this level, this first level. And just analyzing like, well, it looks like a larger space here than any we've seen before. And yeah. I nerded way out on Halo.
I feel like that level of fervor doesn't exist for very many games anymore.
I can't tell if it's...
The era of dissecting a trailer frame by frame, like some people still try to do it.
Yeah.
But I just don't think interest is there from people the same way anymore.
I think you're right. I can't tell if it's because I'm older and more jaded, or because games like that don't exist anymore, or the fervor around them. Yeah, if it's just not there for some reason. You know, for just being an up-res pass.
I mean, whatever. Good frame rate is
Yeah.
good. I don't care what you got going on.
Yeah, I think the lighting looks pretty good. Yeah, it's bizarre seeing this at 60. Man, equipment, bubble shields.
Yep.
Oh, that trailer. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I still feel like my big Halo memory, my big Halo 1 memory was Microsoft being really pissed at us that we weren't more psyched about it. It was like Ed Freeze going to Joe Fielder at the time, who was the editor-in-chief, going like, I'm showing these guys the future of video games, and they're like, but like we were very poker-faced in previews, you know, like that was by design.
Sure.
Like, regardless of whether we were excited about something or not, like, you know, we weren't out there going like fanboying out in front of developers, because that's not super professional.
No, you're right.
So it was like one of those things where like our response, I think, was just like, noted, I guess. All right, what? Like, you're making this even weirder.
I think there's a rocket launcher to your right. Down by that pelican to the left. Yeah, down there. Oh, no!
Yeah. Didn't make it.
Oh, it's a sniper rifle.
Oh, okay.
Man.
All right, that guy. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see, like, if I can get this with a couple other people and try the co-op, you know, over the internet, going through it, see how it works. Like, I'm really excited to try that stuff.
Yeah.
And, of course, the stupid warthog shenanigans on Blood Gulch.
Right.
Halo 1 stuff is what we've seen in the anniversary.
Yeah,
edition?
it's anniversary again. Yeah, so you know, it's, you know, obviously, you know, get some graphical upgrades just from the hardware, resolution, that sort of stuff.
Sure.
But, and you know, I haven't really tried Halo 4 at all. We should probably load that up real quick.
That'd be interesting. Because, you know, 3 and 4 are both on the same system.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Halo 4 was a nice looking game.
yeah.
I also don't remember a lot about it because I played through the campaign while I think I was coming down with swine flu the day after we got back from PAX.
Wow.
They had an event where they wanted people to play through the campaign in a hotel room nearby. And I went to that and then finished the campaign and went, I got to get out of here. I feel like garbage.
Swine flu?
Yeah. I ended up replaying the campaign, like, largely once we got a copy in hand before reviewing it, because that whole thing was kind of a blur. And at some point I was like, am I infecting everyone in this room right now? Like, what? I need to get out of here.
Jeez. Wow, that's a good point to start.
I just don't remember this stuff that well.
I just played it, so I should remember it. I mean, you start on the ship. Yeah, let's do an outside one. Let's do, Sure.
All right. Is this the tank mission in this game?
Oh, maybe when you're on that giant thing. Maybe go back and go to Requiem, because yeah, I think that's when you get into Warthog.
Yeah, it's like when you first get to the planet or whatever.
All right. You'll accept those options and you'll like them, Jeff.
Yeah.
This seems like a really cool package. I hope they get it all sorted out and that it, you know, lives up to what it can be.
Yeah, it seems cool. But yeah, like reading that list and kind of just, you know, like, you know, you saw it. You saw how the matchmaking works right there. Like, it's pretty rough. It's one of those things where it's like you kind of might want to, like, people out there kind of on the fence about it, you might want to wait for a couple of patches and see where this thing gets to.
If that's what you're looking forward to.
Yeah,
If you want to play through the campaigns, this seems like a totally easy way to do that. Or if you and your buddies just want to get some custom games together, looks like you can do that too.
I haven't seen any of the online campaigns to tell you how well it works or doesn't work or anything like that. I know prior to release there were some issues, but they've patched it several times since then, so I can't say one way or the other.
What's up, Eric Pope?
Eric Pope's online.
Shouldn't you be at work, Eric Pope? Maybe you are at work.
What time is it? I mean, he's in a different time zone.
Somebody say Halo. This looks sharp.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana,
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief, really, I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AI
Alright, stuff looks good.
after 7, Chief.
Yeah.
Halsey.
Can you skip it? I want to go through the gameplay.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
Can we skip it? I
won't
want to get
recover
to
from
the game.
rampancy.
Yes.
Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty.
All right.
Running.
Why?
Yeah.
We still need a ride home.
Yeah, man, this is a 360 game.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good. I mean, looks to be on par with the anniversary stuff that they did for Halo 2. Like the gun is all shiny. Similar. I think there's a warthog around here somewhere.
I think you're right. Isn't there also a terminal around here somewhere? It's all a blur now.
Yeah. I was never... I guess I'm not a big collectible guy.
Yeah.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
Sounds like Billy Joel.
Turn it off.
There we go. Oh, you look like a skybox. All right. Okay.
Halo.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, looks nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Warthogs. I'm still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Okay.
Chief? About my condition? I didn't want to mention
Whoa.
it,
Well,
seeing
frame
as
right there.
it's a
Loading.
long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible
Oh.
that getting home could
Oh,
help me
boy.
find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know,
For this
the
Master
only
Chief collection,
AI ever
where they
generated
truly
from living tissue.
offer an unlimited
Oh,
Halo
Dr.
experience,
Halsey, to be
they should have
precise.
taken off the limit on how often you
May
can
be
honk.
possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to
I can't
Halsey
honk anymore.
soon.
That sucks.
Does that happen in real cars? Is there like some air reservoir that powers the horn, and once
No.
you exhaust that, it's got to... No? Where does it come from? Where does the horn come from, Jeff? Whoop.
I think it's all... I mean, the horn is more of a speaker at this point. You know, it's
Really?
like most cars don't have air-driven horns.
Really?
I don't believe. You know, I actually have no idea.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
It's the horn.
There's something
I'm
to
honking
it.
the horn.
Yep.
That's what you're hearing.
Curious more than anything. Its behavior
Yeah,
is
some of those loads
odd.
definitely impact the frame rate. Boy.
Hostiles!
Get him! Alright, still fun. trying to think of what the first thing I'm going to do if I get this game is. Probably play Halo 2. Thing's heavy, man.
It's getting a little bit up there. We don't need it.
Do you think, are there people out there who have not played Halo? Do you think they would buy this?
I don't know. I think that there's, you know, there aren't a ton of shooters out on the Xbox One. There aren't a ton of games out for any new console. So I think those scenarios could create a situation where you're just looking to play something on your new machine.
Yeah.
And this is a lot of something.
It is a lot, yeah.
Oh, I just tried to boost jump. Damn it, other video games.
I think if you've never played a Halo game before, this would probably be a good place to start. If you know,
sure.
I prefer playing Halo 1 on an original, an original Xbox.
Yeah. I mean, it's the original article.
Yeah, but you're gonna get. I mean, I hesitated recommending the Anniversary Edition because of the lack of that multiplayer stuff. Because that's like, to me, just as important as you know, the classic levels of Halo 1.
Sure.
But that seems to, like, from my extremely small sample size and very unscientific method, it seems to be in here. So
yeah. So Halo 5 beta starts in December, but you get it as part of this package.
That's cool.
And then there's Halo Nightfall, which this will launch the Halo channel, a separate app on the Xbox One.
Great. I can download demos of Comic Zone. This is a separate app?
Yep.
Okay. Just like Halo Waypoint.
Yeah.
Is that still up?
I mean, their official site is still Halo Waypoint.
I wonder if this became Halo Waypoint.
But yeah, this is
I wonder if you can find our Halo 2 video on this.
I wonder. I don't know. What? Oh.
Oh, oh boy.
Well, what are we doing here?
You must have... That link must go to the Nightfall page of Halo channel.
Buy Halo the Master Chief Collection to play this video. I did. It just hasn't. It doesn't know that. I guess it's not
what
aware.
What happens when you buy Halo?
It does this. It launches Halo.
Really? That's real weird.
Well, let's browse videos on the Halo channel.
I don't see our video there, Jeff. Incomplete list.
Well, if we go back to the Halo channel here, I think if we can...
Bro.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
So.
What? Oh.
Yeah, so if you go to games here, you can kind of see all the terminals, all the cinematics. And then there's Play Halo, which gives you the option to play Halo Spartan Assault.
Oh, boy.
Or Halo the Master Chief Collection.
I wonder if they have...
Learn. Who is the Arbiter?
Who is the Arbiter? Rated TV 14.
Yeah.
Wonder if they have Forward Unto Dawn in here.
Would that be under Originals, you think?
Maybe.
There's no search?
Yeah.
So...
This thing's weird.
This thing is super weird. And it's really laggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So they've produced a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Apparently this thing doesn't think that we own Halo.
Weird.
Yeah, so we cannot see any of Halo Nightfall, I guess. But
problems.
There you have it. That's all theoretically in there. With some of the issues it's having right now, I just don't. I don't know that I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
They're working on it. They're going to have more updates supposedly this weekend, and it's one of their big releases. So one would assume they would eventually get there, but I don't feel that they're there yet.
No, and judging by that list, that long list, it might not be a while, or it might be a while until we are there.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably buy it.
Of course you will. Of course.
In the meantime,
yeah.
Even before it's all done, I would buy this right now. I probably will go buy this right now.
It's now available. It's a full price thing, but there's a lot of game in here, so you kind of can't argue with it on the content level. It's just a matter of like, is the content that you care about when it comes to Halo represented in a functional manner right now?
Right.
And that's the question. So thanks, Drew.
Thank you, Jeff.
That's Halo.